You see, I love to teach and flatter myself. I am skilled at it, and I love the aspect of performance. I think I must admit that. When I found I loved to teach, I swore that I would not become the cold, rigid automation of an instructor which I had encountered as a child. Now, I was not unconscious that it was given me to err upon the other side, and so I asked myself, if I engaged in heterodoxy, I will not say gratuitously, for I do not care to posit orthodoxy as a given good, but to the detriment of my students. As I said, when the possibility of tenure opened, and of course I long pursued it, I was of course happy and covetous of it. I asked myself if I was wrong to covet it, and thought about it long and I hope truthfully, and saw in myself several things, and I think no particular order, that I would pursue it, that I desired it, that I was not pure of longing for security, and that perhaps was not reprehensible in me, that I had duties beyond the school, and that my duties to my home, for instance, was or should be, if it were not, of an equal weight. That tenure and security, and yes, and comfort, were not of themselves to be scorned, and were even worthy of honorable pursuit. And that it was given me here, in this place, which I enjoy, and in which I find comfort to assure myself of, as far as it rests in the material, a continuation of that joy and comfort in exchange for what? Teaching, which I love. What was the price of this security? To obtain tenure, which tenure the committee is in the process of granting me, and upon which I contracted to purchase a house. Now, as you don't have your own family at this point, you may not know what that means, but to me, it is important. A home, a good home, to raise my family. Now, the committee will meet. This is a process, and a good process, under which the school has functioned for quite a long time. They will meet and hear your complaint, which you have the right to make, and they will dismiss it. They will dismiss your complaint, and in the intervening period, I will lose my house. I will not be able to close on my house. I will lose my deposit. And the home I picked out for my wife and son will go by under the boards. Now, I see that I've angered you. I understand your anger at teachers. I was angry with mine. I felt hurt and humiliated by them, which is one of the reasons that I went into education. I was hurt. When I received the report of the tenure committee, I was shocked and I was hurt. No, I don't mean to subject you to my weak sensibilities, all right? Finally, I didn't understand. And then I thought, it is not always at those points at which we reckon ourselves unassailable that we are most vulnerable. And yes, all right, you find me pedantic. Yes, I am. By nature. By birth. By profession. I don't know. I'm always looking for a paradigm for... What? A paradigm? It's a model. All right. If it's important to you, yes, I was searching for a model. To continue, one point upon which, 1 second! Upon which I am unassailable is my unflinching concern for my student's dignity. I called you in here today in the spirit of investigation to ask you to ask, what have I done to you? And I suppose how I can make amends. Can we not settle this now? It's pointless, really. And I want to know